Good morning. Good sessions over the weekend for the live streams. I hope you came along. Ended yesterday with a nice green screen for the young boys, as you can see there. Liverpool was a bit more problematic. £61 loss there. Compensated by that all-important insurance. So if you did take out insurance in the Liverpool match, you saw how that paid off for you with the break even all the way to the death. I actually cashed out early because I would have made a bigger loss. I would have made a loss on the insurance premium and a loss on the loss that I got on the draw had it ended 1-1, which it threatened to do. But this is Liverpool shooting themselves in the foot. Season done. Why didn't I play West Ham and Fulham? Well, I think you know the answer. London derby. Why didn't I play Arsenal-Aston Villa? Well, I did say initially in the research, I thought Arsenal's odds were far, far too short. Aston Villa already beaten them this season. Aston Villa could be the cause of Arsenal's failure to win the title. Old Dick Emery. Fantastic stuff. Nothing much doing in Germany yesterday. All rather obvious. This is exactly what you expect of a 1.2 shot, isn't it? 3-0, 3-1, any other home score, and a goal. If you don't get a goal after 20 minutes, before 20 minutes, highly likely to get one after. So you would have ticked every single box for Bayer Leverkusen yesterday, including 1-0, 2-0, any unquoted in the half-time score market. Watch out now for a possible underperformance from them now that the title is theirs. You tend to see teams mentally switch off after they've done the job. So this might be now where Bayer Leverkusen start picking up some defeats. Napoli and Frosinone. Poor performance from Napoli and made even worse by a missed penalty for Frosinone, which could have resulted in a win for Frosinone. A late red card didn't affect the match, but this is another poor performance from Napoli, where on this occasion an over-reliance on late goals didn't come about. We didn't see any late goals, which normally get them out of jail. Sassuolo and AC Milan, we made a profit in this particular match with a late AC Milan goal. It would have been an even bigger profit had the goal stood. We were waiting in the live stream for the cavalry to arrive. This is typical of what you're going to see pre-Europa League or pre-European club competition. Big guns on the bench. Olivier Giroud, Christian Pulisic have been scoring most of the goals of late. Ironically, though, they didn't get any goals yesterday. But this was an extremely good substitution. 82nd minute, Okafor gets that 3-3. But we did have a 3-3 missing here. Goal allowed, disallowed. That could have got me a £50 green screen. Just that timing of that goal, 63rd minute. Very disappointed. Udinese and Roma, yet another draw, but looks like there's some crowd trouble. Obviously, Udinese fans going absolutely mental because their side's just drawn another match. But I don't know whether this match ended or whether it will continue, but it's yet another draw. I would suspect, had this match continued, it would be good to take on that draw late on. Inter and Cagliari, disappointing for Inter Milan. But again, we've seen this so often Saturday and Sunday. Relegation threatened sides pulling a rabbit out of the hat. Just that single point is helping, because the next match that's played, Verona can't catch Cagliari. Sassuolo can't catch Cagliari, even if they win. So a win and a point could be crucial. Just takes them out of harm's way for at least another match. Disappointing for Inter, but they've got little to worry about. I think the title is in the bag. So very good Cagliari performance, putting in a win and a draw now against champions. Fantastic stuff. In the Eredivisie yesterday, well, we had another example of a derby-style match, which I don't tend to play, but a good result for Ajax. My old mate Giz couldn't score against Heerenveen yesterday. Feyenoord, very under par performance relative to the odds, but still getting the win. I suppose that's what they're after. NEC and Zwolle, did NEC come from behind? Well, indeed they did. PEC Zwolle scoring the first goal. And there's your quick response from an informed NEC Nijmegen. And that would have been your out at the 2-1. Nice and simple, does it? So I was very happy with the performances from the live stream on Saturday and Sunday. Although there was not many opportunities here. The late ones, far too late for me. Disappointing from Atletico Bilbao not to get the win. And it could have been even worse for them were it not for yet another missed penalty. But this is where you could possibly lay the draw. Beginning of the second half, after the red card, the team with 11 players scores first. The draw odds will rise to pretty much double figures. And this was all painful for Atletico Bilbao. A very late penalty. Sociedad as well should have been eyeing the win against an Almeria with only one win all season. You did get an angle in. Almeria scoring first. Or Boris getting the equaliser there. And pushing on to get a 2-1 lead if you stayed in for that. Oyarzabal. But another penalty producing another draw. Second consecutive match. So overall, delighted with the weekend. Young Boys got us a nice profit, as I showed you, to end the week nicely. Liverpool match played to perfection. Insurance paid out there. So we're all very good. I think that was the only real major plays yesterday. So let's move on to today. It's a typical Monday. I tend to take Monday off. We're looking at Premier League, Chelsea against Everton. Everton would be in decent nick if it wasn't for all of those points that have been discounted. Chelsea, though, are in unbeaten form of late. They are scoring and conceding 2 goals, though, recently, so do prepare for that. Possibility of both teams to score. They're unbeaten in 7, though, Chelsea. Winning and drawing in turn. They've not had a 0-0 at half-time in 2024. So there's possibilities there of a goal before half-time. Only one win for Everton since the 23rd of December compounds their woes. No win in 8 away matches. They've conceded in the last 5 away. 7 0-0s at half-time away, only 1 at full-time. So we've got contrast. Chelsea tend to see goals before half-time. Everton don't. So who's going to out there? Certainly if it is 0-0 at half-time, you'd expect second-half goals. I'd be favouring Chelsea on their ultra-recent unbeaten form. But you never know at this stage of the season. You've seen Cagliari take a point off Inter Milan yesterday. Osasuna and Valencia. It's a very tough match to call. 2.2 tells you as much. Only 2 losses for Osasuna since the 10th of Feb. No draw in 7 at home. But only 3 defeats for Valencia since the 16th of December. So they're equally coming into this in decent enough form. But for me, 3 losses in 4 away matches could seal Valencia's fate today. Do expect second half goals in a Valencia match if there's none first half. But as I say, this is one of the trickier matches this evening to unpack pre-match. Might be in-play stats. Fiorentina and Genoa laying his second half 0-0 here. Only 2 wins in 2024 for Fiorentina. Is poor. Is conceding. But balanced. I'll just put is poor, but balanced by only 1 win away against the top 17 for Genoa. That long-term trend might have us favouring the Viola today. No real relegation concerns for either side, and they're unlikely to be vying for any European places either. So season's winding down for mid-table mediocre Fiorentina and Genoa. So just watch out for a lack of bite in this match. Both teams have scored in the last 4 at home for Fiorentina. Might be something to think about, particularly if Osasuna score first. And Genoa Genoa score first and continue to be unable to beat a top 17 side. Atalanta and Verona, the market looks absolutely right here. 7 consecutive home wins for Atalanta ended against Bologna latest. No draw in 11 at home, laying a late draw. The only reason this could be an upset is Verona's league position, 18th. How many times have you seen it over Saturday and Sunday? You've got something like a top 3 side playing 16th in the league, and it's the side in 16th that gets the result. All defeats via the top 8 away for Verona could seal their fate today. That's about it today. There's probably going to be a spattering of other matches of interest, like the Irish Premier Division, the Eerste-Divisie. But it's Monday, it's my day off, and we've got the Allsvenskan, Superettan, which I won't be researching just yet. Those are the main leagues this evening. I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we're continuing with the Champions League second legs tomorrow. That's why you're getting results like Arsenal defeat, Liverpool defeat. It's too much. It's too much to pack in. A title fight and a Champions League fight. Man City are managing it, but Arsenal couldn't manage it against Aston Villa. So we've got that to look forward to. We've got the first leg results to work with these second legs. Makes life a lot easier. So I'll certainly see you tomorrow. Have a great Monday, and thanks again for those of you attending the live stream. Thanks very much for your profitable input as well. It does help other members out massively. So see you again at footballtradingprofits.com tomorrow.